Psalms 93. The Lord knows my thoughts, O man, that they are vanity. Blessed is the man who cherishes the word, gives him out the law, and may guide him rest of his days, and proceed through the pits that be diggeth from the wicked. The Lord will not cast off his people, neither forsake his inheritance. The judgment shall return upon the righteous, and the upright in the heart shall follow. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, and will stand for against the workers of iniquity. Unless the Lord had been my help, and his soul had almost dwelt beside me. When I said, my footstep, the mercy, O Lord, help me. In the multitude of my thoughts within me, they comfort me and light my soul. They shall throw iniquity to the fellowship with thee, which frameth the mischief by law. They gather themselves together against the souls of the righteous, and condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, my God is my rock and my refuge. He shall be upon them my own iniquities, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Ye, the Lord of our God, shall cut them off.
Drugs and crime are pouring in, flooding into our communities and neighborhoods. The crisis at our border is out of control. Army veteran and former prosecutor Abe Hamadeh's mission is keeping Arizona safe. As our Attorney General, Abe Hamadeh will crack down on crime, stop the fentanyl flowing into our community, and safeguard Arizona families. That's why Hamadeh is endorsed by Arizona's top law enforcement organizations and the National Border Patrol Council. Safeguarding Arizona. Abe Hamadeh for Attorney General.
I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you
scare the fuck out of them?
Yeah.
Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? So that when there is like right-wing rallies and stuff, then we'll create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where would he go to connect to some of these organizations?
I post a calendar every week, awesome. And then so and I do it for extra credit, so they get points for doing it. So that encourages them to do it. And I've had students show up for protests, community events, tabling, food distribution, all sorts of things. When they go, they take pictures, they write up a reflection. That's their extra person. So I think that for movements in the United States, that we need to be able to attack both fronts, right? We need to create parallel structures of power because we cannot rely on the state. So we need to distribute food, necessities. We need to create those mutual aid programs that we can look back at groups like the Panthers and learn from their successes as well as their mistakes, as well as consistently focusing on education and a change of cultural propaganda. Because it's we have to hit both fronts. We have to convince people that this is what we actually need.
We caught up with Geib to ask for comment.
Gabriel, hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I am a journalist with Project Veritas.
I don't feel comfortable with this.
Well, I think that there's been a lot of uncomfortability in your classroom. And you mentioned to one of our colleagues that you have 180 days to turn students into revolutionaries. Would you a student voice their uncomfortability in your classroom with the Antifa flag? Do you recall that? You tacitly implied they might be aligned with fascists. I mean, is this the kind of behavior in line with the mission statement of your high school?
That you're harassing.
Sir, I'm not harassing you.
I'm asking you to leave me alone.
I'm trying to get comments. You're a public school teacher.
I understand that, but
you're a public school teacher.
Harassing me.
And you're teaching things outside the curriculum of your school. I have some footage that I need to show a member of the school district here.
You guys can't be in here recording. You need to leave, please.
Okay, we're trying to show you a video.
No, I want you to leave or I'm going to call the police.
Geib believes it's okay to enforce his radical political agenda on his students. This tip came to us from someone on the inside of Geib's school and was corroborated by a Project Veritas undercover journalist. If you're on the inside of one of these educational institutions, contact us and send us a tip at Veritas.
The question was asked this morning by Ambassador Solomon about young people and how we're reaching out to young people in the Olympics. For young people, we always ask them, how do you want to be reached out to? And one of the main question was asked this morning by Ambassador Solomon about young people and how we're reaching out to young people in the Olympics. For young people, we always ask them, how do you want to be reached out to?
The defund the police movement took its toll on law enforcement. We need a governor who has our back, and Laura Kelly fails the test. Kelly called Kansas cops racist and appointed a left-wing woke commission to undermine law enforcement. Sounds a lot like Biden and his anti-cop friends. We need Derek Schmidt. Derek backs the blue, and he's tough on crime. Derek Schmidt is a strong law and order leader who will keep your family safe.
Let's talk economy. Since Biden and Pelosi took control, they've been on a $4.9 trillion spending spree, and you're paying the price. Inflation was 1.4%. Now it's 8.3%. 30-year mortgage rates were 2.65%. Now they're over 7%. And the average price for rent per month is up over $400. Real wages were increasing. Now they're declining. Energy prices were increasing by 1.5%. Now they're skyrocketing by 15%. You get it. Your income is down and your costs are way up. Vote for me and I'll fire Nancy Pelosi, cut federal spending, and together we'll get America back on track.
No one expects to see me at their doorstep.
But it's happening more because of Tony Evers.
Evers released hundreds of violent criminals from prison.
Some of the worst offenders in Wisconsin history.
Some struck again.
And others will. That's why we are with Tim Michaels.
He'll keep dangerous criminals behind bars.
Out of our homes and off our streets.
As a veteran, Tim Michaels knows how to keep Wisconsin safe.
We stand with Tim Michaels.
American families are struggling. Under Joe Biden, prices on essential goods and groceries are skyrocketing. But here in South Dakota, Governor Kristi Noem is fighting for us.
We have had so many families across the state of South Dakota recently that have been struggling. It's my job as governor to protect them. I am promising that we will repeal the grocery food tax and deliver the largest tax cut in the history of the state of South Dakota. We are saving families.
Kristi Noem for governor.
I'm Adam Laxalt, and I approve this message.
Catherine Cortez Masto pretends to support law enforcement,
but voted to rubber stamp radical officials,
including activists who refused to prosecute drug dealers,
and supported defunding police.
Cortez Masto called police racist.
And when a local officer was shot in the head
during riots she encouraged,
she didn't say a word.
We retract our endorsement.
We retract our endorsement.
We retract our endorsement of Catherine Cortez Masto.
Catherine Cortez Masto is dangerous for police.
And dangerous for Nevada.
I run an auto supply chain company that keeps auto jobs in America and keeps auto lines in Macomb County running. But the Biden agenda means more layoffs for Michigan auto workers.
No ability for the oil industry to continue to drill, period.
Your pain is their plan. They're shutting down Line 5, sending our energy to China while we're struggling to make ends meet. I'm John James. I'll restore common sense, make America energy independent, and bring our manufacturing jobs back to Michigan. I approve this message.
Arizona, if we don't tackle chronic street homelessness, we will look like San Francisco, Portland, or Seattle, where the streets resemble a zombie apocalypse. I'm Carrie Lake. I won't let that happen to Arizona. And I have a plan to restore safety and quality of life for the hardworking people of this state. Go to carrielake.com/homeless plan and check it out. When I'm your governor, we will make Arizona safe again.
When defund the police radicals rioted, liberal Laura Kelly joined their crusade. Kelly called Kansas cops racist and appointed a woke commission that pushed for anti-policing laws. Then Laura Kelly cut police funding and undermined morale even more. Kansas can do better. Endorsed by the Kansas Fraternal Order of Police, State Troopers Association, and the National Border Patrol Council, Derek Schmidt backs the blue. Derek Schmidt will keep Kansas families safe.
How much money do you spend on gas?
Somewhere between $700 billion and $1.3 billion.
Prices are soaring again here in northern Nevada. This is one of the higher gas stations near downtown and near the university. But we are almost at $7, if you can believe it. No thanks to Joe Biden and Catherine Cortez Masto. We got to get this fixed. We got to turn this thing around quickly.
No matter where we go in the state, people are coming up to us and telling us that
I've never voted before, but I'm going to do this time. People are coming up to us and confessing that, yeah, I might have voted for this Biden guy, but he's made a mess of things. I might have voted for JB Pritzker, and I'm sick because of his woke ideology infecting our schools. The fact that he's forced our family and our friends to leave this state. And right now, most importantly, our streets aren't safe. Friends, those are the items and the issues of which we're running on. And those are the items and the issues that our current governor, J.B. Pritzker, has allowed for these last 4 years. And it's simply time that we stand up and we say enough is enough.
As he died to make men holy, let us live to make men free, while God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh, glory, glory, hallelujah.
Okay, title 666 The Beast, Neuroseizer, Killing Babies, Murdering Christians, Making Martyrs of the People. Democrat, Liberal, Middle, Independent, Leftist, Rhino, Republican, Liza String. Liza String, Anger String, Teacher String, Gossip String, Frontier String, Friends String, Secular Church, Fan of Freedom of Speech, Plugging Rights U.S. Amendments, Constitution, Integrity, Independence, Bill of Rights, Secular Culture, Humanism String, Peace, Crime String, Brewing String, Money, Power, Self-Care, All String. All credit glory to man and woman, idols, think about God, cancel culture string, musical string, violence, hate string, all credit glory to man and woman alone string, non-common sense string, righteous, no honor to God string, treatomization string, atheist policy, atheist string, cheating, no integrity, election string, so no voter ID, prostitution, drugs, kill with the people string, sex trafficking, giving part to criminals string, career politician, media string, work hard for businesses, medical, no choice, force strength, all credit glory to man and woman alone. No gun, but criminal always finds a way to get a gun, so a civilian will die since the civilian has no gun. Politician has a bodyguard, pro-government with pro-gun. Lies a string, no integrity. String. But the IRS has a gun, so hypocrites. Unfriended string, critical race theory, color skins, a great lot of violence, kill the police, have people teach sex and transgender, all kinds of stuff, economy, everything, because the government wants to control with the people. Wants to create fear, media, create fear, political TV string, no common sense at all, what? My common sense for myself. Create a lot of mental illness, give out of problem, violence string, lawlessness, inequality string, create more religion problems string, political warfare string, fear mongering string, work last, people last string, political everything, control with the people string. Not effective Green Deal, politician but still using car gas and a lot of gas climate input string. It's all about control string. Pro-crime, pro-criminal string. Pronoun string. Easy to be a leftist. Not do the right thing. Lockdown string. Fund the peace string. Try political correctness with everything politically correct. String. No medical privacy. Agenda protocol all kinds of cancer string. No change string. Fake news string. No southern border security, so and drugs string. Nations, ski string, big government string, gas make expensive, shut down the gas pipeline string, increasing suicide rate string, company to your own soul string, transgender women's sports, not free air string, not effective for housing string, election belong to government string, energy dependent, open border string, raising taxes string, all credit glory to man and woman alone, no same day elections, so we can cheat like anti-American, but using American money. American bank, American credit card, American gas, American social media, American car bought, sold here, only using American everything. Frozen everything, food shortage, abuse power strength, all credit glory to man and woman strength. Deceive strength, brainwashing manipulation strength, political science strength, correct. The fact no science, no logic strength, injustice strength, limit strength, history incorrect. Here robots, factory robots, to make all evil secrets with control of strength. All credit glory to man and woman strength, sold and sold to companies, extreme pastors, Christians, priests, So to preach wokeness is secular church because German, Chinese, Muslims, other nationality, communists, being money secular good. To lose our people, state country, we ask money, power, control, workers, free. Being silent is getting a sense for how you against happening to those countries in the national. I'll credit glory to women and all strength. But voter at our building so we can cheat election strength. Love demonic people, spirit Satan. Who's in a collision? Law enforcement, political, FBI, DOJ, DOG, CIA, and NSA. Strength. Tyranny government. No law, modestness. Magic strength, vocal strength, wolves in their bodies, sounding small strength, ghosts in the machine strength, men in the strength, women don't need your men, you white man, women, a lot of things are created by man. Really anti-woman. Transgender surgery strength, between surgery, ruin their body forever, cause a lot of cancer. Student loan, free stuff, why can't pay the loan back? It is no resurrection, but you make all the hard work and everything outside, but paying the hard work. No responsibility, no accountability strength. Hurting the innocent strength. Vessels, babies don't matter. No more to pro-abortion vessels that follow narrative strength. Ignore strength. Hide strength. Afraid to be. Afraid to answer the questions. Like if fake news can give you Christians strength. Hide the truth publicly. Media, Democrats that don't depend on strength. You know, to hide those men, women, a lot of things. Strength. No care, no passion, no action. We the people give a little bit. You know, better life is strength. Having sex with all kinds of underage, get away with stripping since we country and all kinds of stuff strength. No principles stand out for lies, brave lies strength, coward strength, excuse strength, sing strength. Council strength, everything completely joke, no democracy for the people, selfish strength, party strength. Tread still we the people's liberties, freedom of strength. Main fake news media strength. Chaos the body media people, wow. Take away your freedoms like God Given Rights, there's a condition. Bill of Rights of independence, freedom, strength. Torturing innocent with people, creating a lot of strength. Pedophile strength. Incorrect word nationalists made the divide the people from Jesus strength. Memorial to Jesus Christ teaching strength. Running government is promoting being used to create social media for curly all this to blue color strength. No meat food strength. No to meat food strength. Worldly view incorrect. Takes back the old days. Bible ran the freedom of the people. Constitution, amendments, Bill of Rights, secular strength. Criminal, no fear sense. Local labels protect them, system protect them. Shut up anyone that doesn't follow the narrative of the strength. Less income, money, or we the people, so government can control the strength. Elite first class restrictions, ruining souls of the strength. Dead with the people only says also shame, so cheat election strength. Cartoons counts that have model criminal record because pretty tech law system. Global stream, lobbyist stream, special interest to do the radical left wing bigger. See a lot of corruption, Hunter Biden laptop, Clinton corruption, so many corruption, but all Democrat connected long time. Hunter Biden representing the left wing radicals, finance bringing the future criminals, megabyte system, cheating, waste, traffic. No parents' right strength. Schools that funded by criminal organizations because all of them got work together. Isn't that it? Massive shooting, massive crime because Democrats have been creators of all this kind. Selling political democracy. Predators preying for scamming, taking advantage of one another. Criminals ahead of victims. Enrich yourself with an office using evil secrets. Student loan, lockdown, suffering, suffer sharp learning loss because the Democrats vote seeming an office. Force mass kids. Force vaccine to keep jobs or forced to lose jobs. It's choosing. Flood streets with drugs, endangering families. Flood streets with drugs, endangering families. Serve idol or the Molokai God temple, child sacrifice for abortion. 1 Kings 11:7 in the Bible's picture. All blue listed in blue colors. Producing the perfect Molokai temple, God, idols, leftism, Democrat, brainless, spineless leadership of criminals. Brainless, spineless leadership criminals connected with these states. Lies and cheating, selfish. Extreme, protected by the system. Defend all listed in blue colors. Naturally, if you're in the middle, you will be like them, but if you don't wear the armor of God, you wear the armor of God all the time. you go on the side where Jesus would be on. Republican, Republican, integrity, strength, opposite of the beast, hero, saint, the good Samaritan, protector, gentleman, role model, guardian, angel, defender, rescue, preacher, braver, shining on truth, strength, peace, strength, prayer, strength, courage, strength, forgiveness, strength, self-control, strength, God's spirit, strength, pro-gun, pro-family, pro-God, pro-business, pro-stuff-devils, pro-ordinary citizen, male, female, faith, family, with the people, pro-school choice, political choices, money, go back to with the people service, small government, served by the people, all the people. All could have glory to Jesus Christ alone, reading the strength, discernment, meaning the Greek research. Speak the truth, even if cancel culture will try to cancel you because the truth will set you free. Jesus went against cancel culture because the truth that you're in the church is so weak and want to impact everything publicly. Lord is on the little honor to God, stay country on your friends, see the people's strength. Take a good and win while you're doing like God, so all could have glory to Jesus Christ alone. For God's strength, back to peace, responders, patrol, military. Whole life, all big life matter. Whole life, support, financial. Defend our God given rights, constitution. Executive independence, bill of rights, common sense, strength, righteous honor, America first, meaning the people first, and America first policies, uniting the people, strength, voter ID, integrity, truth. Every rules of strength. One nation under God's strength, patriot strength, biblical patriotic strength. Government of the people, body of the people, for the people, strength. Work hard for you, force, helpless, because the people, for strength. Security, strength. Build church, strength. Amazing grace, strength. All credit, glory to Jesus Christ alone. Empowering parents, strength. This is strength. Parents teach about sex, not school. We make a reading of my little things and God, so God for this use. So contact parents there, Mark begin. We feel saying, uniting the people, free freedom with the people. Economy, affordable. Everyone's equal, so the people. Get power back to the people. Fairness. Giving out false promises, creating more applicants, lower jobs, strength. Too much constant people, law and order, strength. Typists to end ahead, hidden drugs, and the drugs, and the source of drug addiction, spiritual warfare, strength. How to do the right thing is life, legislation, endure strength. Purpose way to heaven is mind, true integrity, everything, and back. All credit, glory, Jesus Christ, alone. Largest honor, worldwide, state, country, nation, family, friend. With the people, strength. Figuring with God, fallacies, and medical practice. Foreign border security strength. Pay raise for police, military responders strength. Grow with the people, social media strength. Raising all the state income tax to give you pay raise so with the people strength. Use gas oil, drill oil, Alaska, so cheaper gas for all. Turn the gas out. I'm in office, protect to limit the government operation. Creation, rights, free, affordable housing. Election belong to the people strength. Energy independence strength. Purpose with the culture and Torah. Faith, truth, integrity, righteous, honor, God, trusting the nation, why God, USA. Stop sex trafficking strength, old school in the election, fairness strength, all critical Jesus Christ, no drop box valid, no 2 million ballot, except for someone that cannot do in person, but needs God, excuse not to vote. Stop cheating for information. All critical Jesus Christ, facts. Science, logic, strength, resolve homelessness, power, mental illness, strength, biblical patriotic teaching, and all the critical race theory and color skin, killing of the people, killing the police, and transgender teaching. Bible says man is male, female as well. Bible says we're equal. Check out we are these things. All about something here from our community strength. Biblical patriotic teaching, give better life for everyone. Founding father, priest, pastor, Christian, patriots, the Constitution, Ammendments, for the rights of Ammendments, people, all very smart and history strength. All critical Jesus Christ alone. Should be able to own house, one stable income. Green energy that's effective. No limit to God's strength. Speak the true integrity so free with the people. Action about example. I'm doing a Bible study. Helping also and also others. Stuff like Team Patriots, the Preacher, and many others. It's really cool to heaven by following truth, faith, true integrity, Christ with God, but please state family friend with people. So make reading in Bible, there is something that God was used high quality healthcare, law enforcement for we the law abiding citizen. If you want all the great things to happen, like all listed in red colors, take for your truth. We need back to House, Senate, we're in Governor's Council, Attorney General, Congress, pro Republican, Trump Republican, so then we can make reading by God's God bless you. If I'm going in office, then we got to make sure win by 100%, setting up the Team Patriots, Republican, Trump only, so the people can pass laws that in red colors. So all the people who prosper in America, so God will save you. Only knows Jesus Christ and strength. Responsible, accountable strength. They are not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way because fighting, defending people. Attorney General, government, judge, clerk, defense officer, usually the ones that have the power to audit. In case you don't know, that is why it's important to elect the right people in office. Care, passion, action, strength. Doesn't hide the truth publicly. Not afraid, strength. Doesn't hide strength. Fake news media give Christians the one the most real Republican because we all see the truth. Expose all truth, strength. Principle stands of truth, break stand of truth. High quality education, strength. Give democracy for labor, strength. Show the truth, the world view, strength. Lord Jesus Christ teaching alone, strength. With people paying for taxes to government. Yes, all right. Biblical worldview, with God Given Rights U.S. people in institutions. Civil rights, discipline, it's all considering our colors. Love sharing the truth, integrity, even when it's not popular. Biblical worldview is by standing, brave for truth, integrity, wisdom, love, faith, fear of God, righteous, honor, God, country, state, nation, worldwide. Biblical worldview, your family, people make America great again. Like God. So God bless you, say. Try your best to stop crime, protect with strength. More income, money for the people, to limit government, do not control you. Strength. Way to win elections by voting, because even the blue side does cheat. We can win red by having majority vote because that only can cheat so much. So that everyone knows all our vote matters. We the people stay united together in election. The American strength. We need to clean the voters updating system so we avoid cheating election. We need poll watchers that Republican watching cheating so we can. So no same-day ballot voting election, avoid cheating election. Self-funded by patriotism representing the hardworking people's strength. Safety first with the people's strength. Real news, solutions that solve problems, city, state, nation by voting Republican control the states united together. Strength. Right? Fully funded by schools, strength. Keep kids in classrooms, strength. No force, mask, no force vaccine and jobs. Freedom to choose. Strength. Try your best to keep streets safe, more law enforcement, stop drugs, protect families, strength. Christ was in politics because he talked about high positions like priests, Pharisees, Nero Caesar, Zelosino, Jesus Christ wanted to impact everything. Biblical worldview is important. Righteous to be in honor, not for strength. The best is yet to come, President Trump. Once these states united together, treat all, integrity, save all, help all. Defend all that listed in red colors. Alright, so pray to Jesus, forgive us, and turn to Jesus and find your amazing grace. Wear the armor of God of righteousness, and the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, shield of faith, shoes of peace, the truth, the belt of truth, and make sure it's active, so it's shining, so it's like red, like the real Republican, Trump Republican, and God can show the no limit to God's strength, so He can help all and save all, and Hebrew word for church. It's my temple, your temple, and Jesus, didn't believe in lying and cheating, and take out the politics out of it. The one is selfish and lying to cheat. Jesus didn't believe in that. And the red, Jesus helped all and saved all. It's like what the red is doing in the Republican, Trump Republican. And to be that light we're talking about in the Hebrew word, the star, that shining light in a dark, corrupt world. And once we do that, God can bless the USA and bless you.
Read the Bible. Read the Bible.